Building muscle isn't just about lifting weights, it's about how you structure your workout routine. A workout split is how you organize your training days to target specific muscle groups, and the right one can skyrocket your muscle growth. In this video, we'll rank 7 of the most popular workout splits, from the best to the worst, based on their effectiveness for hypertrophy, muscle growth, and time efficiency. Find out which split will help you get the most gains in the least amount of time. Understanding hypertrophy and what matters for muscle growth. Before diving into the specifics of different workout splits, it's important to understand what hypertrophy is and what factors contribute to it. Hypertrophy refers to the increase in muscle size due to resistance training. It is typically achieved through a combination of high volume, more sets and reps, and moderate to high intensity, the weight lifted. The two key factors that drive hypertrophy are frequency, how often you train a muscle group, and volume, how many sets and reps you perform per muscle group. To rank the different workout splits, we will focus on these two factors, as they play a significant role in how well each routine contributes to muscle growth. A good workout split should strike a balance between both frequency and volume, allowing muscles to be trained adequately without overtraining. Full body split, 3 days per week. The full body split is a classic workout routine where each session targets every major muscle group in your body. In this split, you perform compound exercises that work multiple muscle groups in one workout, such as squats, deadlifts, presses, and pulls. This routine is typically done 3 days per week, with a rest day between each training session, for example, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. One of the major advantages of the full body split is its high frequency. Since you are training your entire body 3 times a week, your muscles are being activated frequently, which is ideal for hypertrophy. According to a study by Josh Pell and colleagues, training a muscle 3 times per week can boost strength gains by approximately 50% compared to training a muscle only once a week, even with the same weekly volume. Moreover, the full body split is highly beneficial for beginners, as it allows them to focus on compound lifts and improve strength across the board without worrying about isolating muscle groups too early. Since every muscle group gets worked more frequently, it maximizes the potential for growth in a short period. While the frequency of training is an advantage, the full body split's volume can be a limitation. Each muscle group is only worked once per session, and the total volume per muscle may be lower than other routines that incorporate more sets per muscle group per week. However, for beginners or those with limited training time, the full body split is an excellent choice. Time efficiency. Full body splits are very time efficient since you can hit all major muscle groups in just 3 workouts per week. This makes the routine ideal for those who may have a busy schedule but still want to make gains in muscle size. Push-pull leg split, 3 days per week. The push-pull leg split divides your training into 3 types of movement patterns: pushing, chest, shoulders, triceps; pulling, back, biceps; and legs, quads, hamstrings, calves. While some people prefer to use the PPL split for 6 days a week, a 3-day version can also be effective for muscle growth. In the 3-day version of the push-pull leg split, each workout focuses on a different muscle group. For example, Monday is push, Wednesday is pull, Friday is legs. While this split doesn't have the same frequency as the full body split, it still hits each muscle group once a week, giving each muscle enough recovery time. The main advantage of the push-pull leg split is the ability to focus on specific muscle groups during each session, which helps you perform exercises with more intensity and volume. However, when compared to the full body split, the push-pull leg split doesn't offer the same frequency of training, which can result in slower muscle gains. Training each muscle only once per week may not provide enough stimulus for maximum growth, especially for advanced lifters who require more frequent activation to see gains. The 6-day push-pull leg split, on the other hand, is an excellent routine for advanced lifters who can handle high training volumes and want to train each muscle group twice a week. This version of the split allows for a higher frequency of muscle activation, leading to more potential for growth. Time efficiency. The 3-day push-pull legs version is time efficient, but it's less effective than other splits when it comes to optimizing muscle growth. The 6-day version requires a significant time commitment, as it involves training 6 days a week, which may not be feasible for everyone. Upper-lower split, 4 days per week. The upper-lower split is another popular routine where you alternate between upper body and lower body workouts. Typically, this split involves 4 training days per week, Monday to Thursday for upper body, Tuesday to Friday for lower body, and each muscle group is trained twice per week. The major advantage of the upper and lower split is that it strikes a balance between volume and frequency. You are able to hit each muscle group more than once per week, which is important for promoting hypertrophy. Studies suggest that higher training volume is a stronger driver of muscle growth compared to frequency. Therefore, the upper and lower split's increased volume per muscle group helps optimize growth. This split allows for more sets and reps for each muscle group, compared to a 3-day full-body routine. And it is particularly effective for intermediate lifters looking to break through plateaus. Additionally, by training each muscle group twice a week, it allows for better recovery time while still providing adequate stimulation for growth. This split is efficient in terms of muscle recovery and time spent per workout. Training 4 days per week offers a good balance for those who want to train frequently but without overtraining. It's an ideal choice for those with a moderate schedule who can commit to 4 days of training. Upper-lower push-pull leg split, 5 days per week. This hybrid split combines the upper-lower and push-pull leg splits, giving you the flexibility to train 5 days a week. The upper body and lower body are still the main focuses, but now you split the sessions into push, pull, and legs with multiple upper and lower body days each week. The major advantage of the 5-day split is that it allows for higher volume and more frequent training than a typical upper-lower split. Each muscle group is targeted with more sets, and you're training more days per week, which leads to more overall stimulus for growth. However, this high frequency and volume can be overwhelming for beginners and might not be sustainable for long periods. Since you can train more frequently, the 5-day version of this split offers great hypertrophy potential. However, it can lead to overtraining if you're not careful with recovery, particularly for muscle groups that are hit multiple times per week. While the 5-day split gives you more time in the gym, it may not be the most efficient for those with a busy lifestyle. It demands a significant commitment to training, which may interfere with other activities. Bro split, 5 to 6 days per week. The bro split is one of the most traditional workout routines, where each muscle group is targeted once a week with high volume, for example chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, etc. While this split has been popular for many years, its effectiveness for hypertrophy is debated. The primary problem with the bro split is its low frequency. Training each muscle group only once per week does not provide the same level of muscle stimulation as higher frequency splits. Additionally, while you may perform a high volume for a given muscle group, this volume is concentrated in a single session, meaning you may not get enough cumulative volume over the week to maximize muscle growth. For beginners, the bro split may offer some initial gains, but it's generally less effective for advanced lifters who require more frequent and varied stimulus to continue growing. Time efficiency. The bro split requires more gym time and doesn't deliver as much muscle growth per hour of training when compared to higher frequency splits. However, it can still be useful if you enjoy spending more time on individual muscle groups. Thanks for sticking around to the end. You're awesome. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Catch you in the next one, where we'll be back with more awesome content.